All right, what is going on? We are back with our favorite PNG tier. This time we are testing out Mega Greninja. People have been saying Greninja is really broken. So basically, as a council member, we made the boss call to change the technician ability they gave it originally, just to give it protein again. So when it evolves, it's gonna just keep protein, which locks you into a certain typing of whatever move you click. As a result, you can get walled if you get outplayed by many different things like Clefable, like Dragalge, even like Chestnut and stuff, and like Gudra Hisuian can all tank you very well. So the goal of today's video is to actually circumvent the usual counters to it by using Torrent in base form to get the sword sense up and then Protein when you start attacking. And I feel like this set should have no switch-ins in the game, and this will be a good opportunity for me to test if Greninja's versatility and all that is just too meta defining, too broken, and if we'll change it. If the set ends up being trash, I'll probably just make it a 4 attack offensive mix set, something like that. But hopefully it does well, and hopefully it gives us some good data for science. If you guys enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. And for the rest of the team, we have our usual suspects. My trusty Gourgeist super defensive set. Really good into the Excadrill spam, low punny, those kind of guys. Really, honestly, consistent mon despite not really being used in a competitive setting at all prior. Next up, we have my trusty Dragonite with Fire Blast to lower those Skarmories, chip it from my SD Greninja. That being said, they shouldn't expect Swords Dance from Greninja in the first place. So they're probably not going to hard Scarman, but we do want to chip it in some way still. Drill Scarf, just to be a really good revenger of a lot of things and also get the spin off. Unaware Clef, you know how it works. You really need this guy as a glue on your teams. And then we have Avi Hoopa, a classic favorite of mine. This guy, I don't even know if we need all these attack EVs, honestly, but this thing should be a trade menace machine. And the only reason we're Thunderbolt and Gunk Shot instead of a Psychic move is because Skarmory and Clef are everywhere, and I feel like these are more important to hit than, I don't know, say like Chestnut with a Psychic move or something like that, or what else even gets hit by Psychic moves? Nothing really, honestly. Dragalge, but like we have Knockoff with Adamant Nature that should do a lot to it. So yeah, that's the general idea of the team. If you enjoy, let's get right into it and let the Greninja begin. See how it goes. Alright, we are inside game number 1. It is still funny to me that you can barely tell like what my Mega actually is, considering I have 4 options with Clef, Trill, Dragonite, and Greninja. But I mean, obviously we're Greninja. You guys know that. Does our opponent know that? Probably not. Like, they're definitely Floette. Like, surely you're not running Greninja and normal Floette, but who knows. Alright. Looking at this lead. Oh, opposing Greninja is actually a Giga threat into us. We're going to actually have to lead Clef to kind of circumvent that, yeah. And then we'll probably just try to get up rocks here. Okay, so it's not Protean. It's probably not Battle Bond if it's U-turn. That's a little confusing. But right now we're just going to go for a Thunder Wave on this Floette as they go for Substitute. Okay, that is concerning. That is concerning. I guess we have to hard drill, which sucks because drill's gonna take a lot of damage from this +1 Moonblast. How much does this do? Like 40? Oh, Jesus, 48. Well, we kind of have to stay in here, which is unfortunate. Yeah, this team is really weak to Clef. Or, I mean, Floette. I figured with my double Gunk Shot that it wouldn't be that much of a problem, but here we are. Alright, let's hard Greninja. Oh. Okay, buddy. I see you. But, you know, let's just hard Greninja. See what they do. They go Blastoise. Probably just trying to get that spin off. But I don't actually mind just tearing right now. Or not tearing. I don't mind megging with my favorite PNGs. Oh my god. You've never seen SD Greninja like that before. But yeah, let's just Night Slash get the KO on this. I'm surprised that did so much, actually. I'm really surprised. Here's what they go into, because non-protein Greninja I don't think revenges us, right? They go Jolteon. Can't we just click Night Slash again? Okay, so they were Scarf Jolteon, which is... we'll definitely take that trade. That's fine with me. Dragonite comes into E-Speed. We can go Clef here. Oh my god, that's Choice Band. Okay. Well, we're really concerned about that Floette, but we're going to get our rocks up because we kind of have to. Floette might be handled by our Gunkers. Is that okay to say? I don't even know. But Floette should probably be handled by those guys. Croak Living is a little unfortunate. It kind of makes me want to go Dragonite and start dancing. Okay, we're slow as a roar? No, it's not. Interesting, interesting. And now we'll just go for the Earthquake to revenge it. Or not revenge it, just knock it out. And then Float should come in and our Earthquake should do a pretty decent chunk, letting us go Hoopa. And then Gunk Shot should claim and clean up. Clean and clean up? Claim and clean up. There we go. I don't know why words are so hard currently. But they actually go Greninja first. Pretty sure this drops to Earthquake. Yeah. Greninja is extremely frail. Okay, now Float is in. Cool. 62 was so much damage. Wow. Opposing Megas lose 1/10 HP, max HP every turn. So we can actually just Greninja first. Let's just see how much this Protean max attack 349 attack Ice Punch does, I guess. Oh, okay. We get the Dragonite unintentionally. I mean, damn. Greninja put in a lot of work this game, but there is a very obvious Floette weakness, and I'm not sure how we'll fix that, if he even will try to be honest. But we'll definitely take that win versus someone insanely high in the ladder, 1653, and we'll move on to the next game. All right, so we have our next game, and it looks like a team of Greninja food. Is there Mega Manectric, or do they just have a Manectric hanging out? But that being said, Manectric has a good matchup into us, which is kind of funny. All right, here we're just going to lead Clef because we have to respect that Greninja. I might edit this team mid-fight if Greninja and all those guys seem really annoying. Like, let's see how much this Gunk does. Jesus Christ. And calc that. All right, Protean, max attack Gunk. It's like Expert Bell? What is this? It has to be Expert Bell, right? It's too weak to be Choice Band. I think let's just hard drill. Okay, they go Starmie. And they're Boot Starmie. Very interesting. I'm just going to hit an Earthquake because I don't expect them to respect Scarf. Yeah, I expect them to Ice Beam the Gourguy switch, which I think makes a lot of sense to me. Now we can go Hoopa on that Gourguy's large. Nice. Oh, they're not super, they're large. Very, very cool. And now we just get a free knockoff. Starmie gets sacked, so rocks stay at forever. That's very nice. Gourgeist did its job of threatening the spin block, which is all you need sometimes. We will just sack Clef here, I think. On the U-turn is my guess. Does U-turn knock us out? No. Okay, so we actually get to keep Clef for a little longer. And I think we'll just click Moonblast as they get up rocks. Yeah, I'm totally fine with them trading rocks for us. Shouldn't be Scarf Greninja unless it's Ada. I guess Adamant Scarf Greninja is a possibility. Yeah. Let's see how much the U-turn did. We can actually calc. Remember, you can always calc to kind of use your timer and figure out what sets they are. I think it is Ada. Right? Because if you're Expert Belt, Jolly. Yeah, it does. Well, it could still be that, but it's unlikely. Alright, I think we just sack Clef. Power Gem? Down that crazy anti-Moltres tech. Alright, let's go drill. Let's fire off another Quake. See what they do. I assume they can save their guard. Okay, I was gonna say they could surely save their Garchomp knowing our set, but it's all good. I think I think we will... It's Mega Manectric, by the way, like we expected. Like, surely they don't have a way to hit Gourgeist? Leftovers. Power Whip. I mean, they could be Poltergeist. Loki, I think we eat Poltergeist, though. Okay, we dodged the Wisp, which is quite nice. And they forfeit. Huh. Alright. Yeah, I don't really know how to circumvent this Greninja weakness. I think we just gotta hope that they're not gunk. But our lead can't change because of that. I mean, we could actually rip a T-Wave turn 1, but I don't think that's necessary. Alright, let's go for the rocks. Only Choice Band or like Life Orb max attack can really knock us out. So we just gotta hope that they're not that. Okay, cool, they switch. That's really big. That actually reveals quite a bit that the Greninja's walled by Clef. Let's just get our yellow magic going, I think. This looks like a phenomenal Hoopa matchup, though, if you notice it. Like, Hoopa kind of beats everybody 1v1 except for Dragonite. Okay, well, this person said, I don't want to face against Clefable, just forfeited. Despite some holes in this team, we're kind of cooking right now. Everybody has Greninja. Greninja's on every single team, but this is surely Mega Lopunny. Let's just go for a Moonblast. Alright. Now let's get up our rocks because it seems important, I think. We go for a Moonlight here. Nice. So now we max the amount of HP we need. And we got the low roll. Perfect. It's a good start. Now let's see what they do. Volcanion is my guess. We do have AV Hoopa, which is a nice sponge into Volcanion, so that'll be pretty good for us. Lucario's low-key scary if it's like Vacuum Wave. We do have Dragonite though, so we just need to keep our Dragonite multi-scale. Alright, ate that steam up. I mean, they crit us, but still ate it up. Now we can hit them with the Thunderbolt. That should do a lot of damage. Nice. Great trade for us. They actually go for Defog, which means that Dragonite probably isn't Boots. Let's go for another Thunderbolt, I guess. Just knock this out. I mean, this is amazing, all things considered. Like, they've done about, what, 60, 25, like 85% on us. We've knocked out 2 of their Pokemon in total, though. Is it gonna click Drain? Okay. Oh my god. They're fools. Zafuldo. Because that Drain Punch, healing us all the way back up. Greedy non-U-turn click. That defense EVs we have on this Hoopa super came in clutch just now, by the way. We are not living without max HP and almost max defense, which is wild. Alright, let's see what they go to now. Unfortunately for them, their Dragonite is goobed by our Clef. If it's set up. Okay. I think we just drain here. Because they probably just knock us out. They're drained themselves. And now we can go Gourgeist, click Will-O-Wisp. We don't fear like a random sub or anything anyways because we have Unaware Clef. Okay. That's not great. But I don't think we're in too much danger. Because we just need to connect this one. Okay, if we missed another one, it could have been scary. But now our Clef should wall this forever. We can just hard switch Clef. Shouts Unaware. In fact, let's get our rocks back up. Iron Tail is insane, by the way. Yeah, I mean, it's not doing a lot anyways. Wow, Iron Tail is super insane. But it actually would have done, like, Return plus Iron Tail does kill us, so I kind of respect it. I don't actually know what this thing is going to do. It's just hard drill, I guess. Kind of just scouting. Okay, it is Nasty Plot. Which is fine because we can let drill go and then bring in Dragonite. My guess is Life Orb, and there's no ice move that Lucario gets, so Dragonite should always be able to hit. So keeping that multi-scale was really important. Unfortunately, Greninja isn't really getting a chance to shine because the rest of the meta is just so fast that there's just way too much going on. But I'm thinking we hard Greninja here, outspeed them with their Dragon Dance, then knock them out with Ice Punch. That would be pretty sick. Let's do it. See, that's that extra speed boost and that bulk boost, letting us eat that comfortably and also probably outspeeding this Adamant Dragonite. All right, awesome game. Let's move on to the next. All right, we have our next game, and it's definitely looking like a tricky one because of their extremely durable defensive core, plus having Greninja, which is on every single team, apparently. Like I said, we just got to lead Clef. Maybe we should Thunder Wave turn 1, though, because they don't have a switch into this. That probably is the right move. Okay. Let's eat this up. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, we connect Thunder Wave. Really, really important. And now we can hard drill, I think, on the gunk and double back. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay. That's awesome. And now we're going to double Hoopa in case the Shuka Berry and like stay in for some reason. It also covers the Skarm or Gourgeist coming in. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And now we just click knockoff and it's Giga free. They bring in Clef, which is about to get gunk shot to the dome if we connect. Oh, beautiful damage. Beautiful damage. Oh, we get the poison. Aromatherapy. Wow. That's actually concerning. And now we'll knock that out. But now Greninja is really free to come back in. But we can pivot Gourgeist. Gourgeist isn't really doing a lot for us right now. We find out the item is Scarf, which is nice. Gourgeist should be a consistent pivot into it. If they Ice Beam, we can bring in our Greninja and set up. I think we just Leech Seed this, honestly. Like, we just trade our life for this. I'm not entirely sure, though. This is a little confusing. What do we sack? Clef? I feel like Clef probably is the most useless. Yeah, we can sack Clef here. If they attack us, we die. But if they don't attack us, we can maybe heal out of range with... Okay. I was going to say with leftovers plus Leech Seed, but that's not happening. Okay. Now we can go Dragonite and Dragon Dance, I want to say. Alright, they go Gourgeist Super. They're probably trying to hit us with a Will-O-Wisp. Kind of have to take it. I'm down to go for Fire Blast, though. That should chunk it quite well. Not if it's leftovers. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm going to go for another one. Maybe it's a roll. Actually go Slowking, though. Cool with me. Send with an Earthquake. Does quite a bit. And they get up T-Spikes. Okay. Now let's go for Fire Blast. Okay, I think they kind of messed this up if we connect. Nice. Don't know if Earthquake finishes this off. Okay, just making sure it's super. I don't know if we have to try to connect another Fire Blast or not, though. Let's see. Looks like we do. Pray for me! Okay, they pivot back to Slowking. Fair enough. Send with an Earthquake. That's 3 Fire Blasts connected. 4? 4. Oh my god, we are playing with fire. But it's looking good for Greninja. Alright. I think we'll just get E-Speed chip off on this as they Ice Beam us. This is tricky though. This is very tricky. Alright, let's Hoopa and click knockoff. Okay, Slowking is sacked. Now what do they bring in? Greninja again is my guess? Yep. We'll Gourgeist on that. Get that extra Helm chip. This is a scary game, I can't lie. It's gonna be really close. Now Embor is back. We'll just cook Leech Seed into this. And now we'll foul play. Okay. Huh. I think +1, or not +1, Mega, which is essentially +1. Gunk should do enough to finish this off. Come on. Nice, nice, okay. And now we can't get revenged by their Greninja. Forces in their Skarmory. I think we can hard drill here. Okay. It's double Hoopa. Because they should go Scarm. Okay. And now Thunderbolt claims something. Gorgai sack. Jesus Christ, this is really intense. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so they click U-turn here. They click U-turn. We can go drill then. And now we can spam Rock Slide. And we just need to not lose every 50-50 with spikes. Looking for body press. Okay. I think we should win because surely Greninja Mega eats a U-turn. Oh, wow. Okay, eating it up, eating it up. All right, moment of truth. Can Big Greninja beat Little Greninja? We can eat this, right? Oh, it's... Oh, maybe not. Nah, I think we lost. I think our opponent played this really well. Let's see. The anticipation is killing me. That aromatherapy on Clef. I didn't know Clef was allowed to have that because I thought it was Gen 9 learn sets, but that was pretty tough. Taking a while to click the only move that they can click. Oh, it does kill. Shoot. Let me calc that. Oh, wait. Max attack. Max attack needs a mid-roll to kill us. Okay. Honestly, that makes sense. So that was a really close game. We almost had it, but unfortunately, Greninja, even though we paired it, the aromatherapy really clutched for them. Damn it, Hoopa, why didn't you knock out the Clef? Oh well. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, we have our next game, which is looking like Swords Dance Greninja food if we can properly set it up. No Greninja on the opposing team, which makes me very, very happy to see because I'm so tired of it. I don't actually know what the lead is here. Is it just Clef? It might just be Clef. And then we just click rocks. Definitely, it's definitely Defog Volcano. It's probably going to pair us, is my guess. Like, I assume it's using my set that I regret bringing to this world. Yeah, it is. All right, let's go for a Thunder Wave of our own now. We'll trade that back. Our Hoopa looks so good. Jesus. All right, nice. If we get a pair right now, it's looking amazing. All right, fine. All right, now let's go for a knock on whatever comes in. It's Gyarados. I guess they're not respecting Thunder Wave, but we're just gonna hit them with that. Okay, they go for a pivot to Scizor here. Very fortunate paralysis for us. Now we can just pivot Gorgeist on that. Get them that Helm chip. Now just foul play because that pair is very... Oh, that's really unfortunate. I'm sorry to our opponent. Oh wow, they actually just sacked their Scizor. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that is quite unfortunate. Can't do much about that. Here I'm gonna go for Will-O-Wisp. I don't know if they'll click a... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think they're gonna click a dark move here. Okay. That is valid. After what we did, that is definitely valid. Okay, we catch the Electros with our drill. Which means Gyarados is coming in. Which means I think I'm going Gorgeist here. Them staying in and Flamethrowing would be insane, but not even a crazy play. Alright, Volcano back in. It is extremely free for our Hoopa, for sure. Wow, we are getting so much luck with this paralysis. I feel bad for opponent. They're definitely really mad. Now let's go for a knockoff. Just so much. Hoopa is so ridiculously strong. Alright. We ate up that steam. Now we go for a Thunderbolt. They could go Electros here. That would actually not be a bad play at all. Yeah, I like that. And I think I will respect U-turn. No, surely not. It's not U-turn. I'm just clicking... I'm clicking Gunk Shot here. Oh, it's faster. Okay, okay. That's fair, that's fair. Totally forgot about how fast Electros is. It's kind of scary, honestly. Alright, we miss it, Gunk. It's all good. Everything is shaping up very well for our Greninja for sure. In fact, I'm pretty certain that Greninja wins. Let's just knock this out. This is like the only thing kind of stopping it because it has Intimidate. If they go Hoopa, which I'm fairly certain is Choice Band based on the 45% to Gourgeist. Actually, we miss Will-O-Wisp. It's like not that uneven. I think we can set up on Hoopa on some real shit. It's like Gourgeist here. Yeah, Choice Band, Hyperspace Fury. Now we Greninja, and we just Swords Dance. In base form. That's GG. Nice, we get a Greninja sweep. That's very nice. I was kind of worried we wouldn't get one, honestly. But there should be zero way for them to stop this now. Electros, you're gone. 698 attack. That's a lot of attack with the Swords Dance. Slowbro, I'm curious if Slowbro can eat this. My guess is no. My guess is it drops. Come on, let's see the money. Oh my god. Fraud Greninja. Jesus. How does that eat? Okay, well, Hoopa drops for sure. Wait, that's so disappointing that it eats. Oh my god. Alright. Well, regardless, it was a very nice game for us, and Greninja was able to pop off. I think we just played against this guy. So unfortunately, our techs are all revealed, but now we can get that Thunder Wave versus the Greninja, which is their biggest threat. Let's hit him with it. Okay, reconnect. All good. Let's just get rocks up. Yeah, because no one's staying in there. Good call by us. Thing's about to Mega. I think we just Hoopa though. Catch them on an aggressive Flamethrower perhaps. Nope, they go for Volt Switch. Nice play. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna hard Greninja here. Because they're definitely just getting rocks up. And we're threatening them out with Ice Beam right now. Right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's Mega and start going crazy on them. I guess this could be Scarf, but I'm not respecting it. Alright, cool. This Mega Manectric probably lived, actually. Yeah, it actually lived, so they missed out on a lot of Thunderbolt damage on us, but that is what it is. We get another win off this person. Let's get another one. Alright, we have our next game, possibly our final game, depending on how it goes, and it's looking good for Greninja. Unfortunately, they do have that Sand Rush to revenge us, but we have Gourgeist for that, which is kind of nice too. Alright, let's just lead Clef as they lead Greninja as... Oh, my bad. Alright, let's just trade rocks. Fuck it. I feel like rocks help us more than it helps them, is my guess. So, definitely down for this. Looks like a pretty useless Hoopa matchup, though. Like, everything kind of beats Hoopa, but we'll see. Alright, we decided to trade rocks, which is great. I'll go for a Moonlight here. Nice spikes, actually. Now they can go for an Earthquake, get some extra damage on us. Or just go Talonflame. That's cool, too. Let's hit them with some yellow magic. They know that we're unaware, and that was actually a nice Will-O-Wisp. We get quite fortunate there. I think now I'll go Hoopa. Like, I see no issue with this. And just click Knockoff. Garchomp dead is really nice for our Excadrill to spin. That's Helmet, right? That's a lot of damage. That's fine, though. Excadrill should have a relatively free spin versus a lot of things. Okay, Excadrill's in now. Don't know why. I guess we'll keep Hoopa to get our spin block. I mean, we could also Drain Punch and get a lot of HP back. But these hazards feel like they're really putting pressure on our opponent, so I'm just going to go Gourgeist. I don't care. Heavy Duty Boots. Free Synthesis for us. Would they hard T-Tar? Probably not. Okay, cool. I want these hazards off for sure. Do you think it's fine to go drill and spin even though this thing can flamethrower us? I think that's fine, honestly. Because this thing isn't Flare Blitz, so we should live whatever hit. Okay. This is fine with me. I'm very happy with the spin, for sure. We'll take that flame, which does actually more than I thought. And then we can go Hoopa and Drain Punch. Yeah, let's go for Drain Punch. Oh, we could really catch the Tyranitar here. I am surprised that's Defog. I'm actually really surprised that's Defog, but let's go for a Drain. Oh, they stay in. That was a good play. They go for the Wisp. Okay. Oh my god, now they go Drill. They're kind of playing with us. Let's go for a knock. Let's go for a Drain Punch here. I don't know if they would just Earthquake into us willy-nilly. Like, I feel like that's not an amazing play for them, so let's see what happens. And even if they do, I think that's fine. We'll just go Greninja. Although, they might just stay in versus us, because what else do they do versus Greninja? Okay, they go for Swords Dance. That's a nice drain. That heals us up quite a bit. And now we can Gourgeist, prevent any spinning shenanigans. And also eat this Iron Head, I was going to say. Eating it up. That's adamant too. Very nice job by Gourgeist here. So Mega Lopunny and then some kind of possibly Battle Bond Greninja. I think we sack our drill here. Let's see what they are. Dark Pulse. Protean. Okay, Protean. Really good, really good. Part of me wants to just go Greninja here and just hit him with a Mega Gunk Shot. Max Attack Protean. But unfortunately, they know that their Tyranitar walls us somehow. Damn. That's fine. That's a good chip. In fact, I'm probably just going to Swords Dance here. Because, like, yeah. Like, what are they really going to do to us? And then now just Ice Punch for the chip. Should knock them out. Basically knock each other out. Now Lopunny comes in is my guess. Yep. It's Lopunny. We can hard Clef here. On the Mach Punch. Or Fake Out, whatever. And now we can go for that Moonblast. They bring Talonflame back in. They could just Moonblast again. Actually, that was kind of greedy. They're always going for the heal here. But now we'll go Hoopa and Thunderbolt. And what are they going to do about that? I'm not sure. Okay, they're going to basically let Talonflame go. Which is cool with me. I think there's no way Lopunny can win this endgame. Even if it is some freak Iron Tail set, like I'm pretty certain that it's just Jove. Alright, let's set Gourgeist here actually. Thinking about a Gourgeist is definitely the more useless mod to keep. Now there should be no way that Greninja can win this with Protean. Eating that up. Nicely done. Greninja comes in. We have E-Speed. We have Hoopa. We have our own Greninja to outspeed. I think we should be good. For Ice Beam. Ooh, that is Specs. That did a lot. Wow. But now our Greninja gets to come in. Revenge kill for the Night Slash. Alright, that will be our last game. Now we can do a little post-ladder session analysis. Let's check out what our rank is too. Very calm, 32-7. That's pretty solid. This team, not very good overall, but Greninja, it's really hard to quantify Greninja's value. Like, I feel like it's like not as broken as people think it is, but I'm also using an unconventional scent meant to snipe things like Dragougi, Clef, Goodra Hisuian, which we really didn't face at all, which is kind of funny, but overall, I would say it's definitely strong. Like, the speed stat, being able to be like, yeah, I'm going to go to this and I'm going to revenge whatever I want to. That's really, really nice. And it has Flip Turn, it has Swords Dance, Nasty Plot, a bunch of nasty moves. It definitely seems pretty solid, but I feel like the team kind of carried. Like, this Hoopa Assault Vest was really the MVP. But Greninja did have a nice game here and there. Forced to Rage Quit a couple times, so definitely can't count it out. I would overall say, like, yeah, it's a pretty solid mon. I would have to see a lot more replays, which I did request in the official Legends EA Discord, because I would really like to see replays of Greninja going stupid on everybody, but haven't gotten him tagged with anything yet, so I'm not sure about that. Hope you guys enjoyed the metagame. Shouts to Chris, the GOAT, or I mean Delmize the GOAT, for making it run smoothly, adding a bunch of cool abilities, coding all that really, really awesome stuff. If you enjoyed, make sure to go on Showdown and then hop on the Legends EA ladder. Maybe I'll see you there. And I hope you guys enjoy in general too. And leave a like and subscribe if you did. I'll see you soon. Peace.